Book 'em, Dano.
There goes crazy Uncle Ron, babbling about the unsustainability of multiple wars. Boop, boop. He's the one guy in the field, agree with him or don't agree with him, who doesn't go out of his way to regurgitate talking points or change what he believes to fit the audience he's in front of. And you're treating him like if this were Celebrity Apprentice, he'd be this guy. By the way, at the Ames, Iowa straw poll, Busey beat Huntsman 77-69. And even when the media does remember Ron Paul, it's only to reassure themselves how there's no need to remember Ron Paul.
Right now, live, right next to the bus behind us, Ron Paul is speaking. And 7 of the candidates are here today. We have live pictures of Ron Paul, but you know what? We're talking about Sarah Palin and we're talking about Rick Perry, the two people not in the race yet, Drew.
And guess what, Paul? If you get video of Sarah Palin or get a soundbite from her, bring that back to us. You can hold the Ron Paul stuff.
right? I mean, that guy, right? We'll be right back.
I mean, look, our video also breaks some of that down. Ron Paul Exploding is the name of the article at Infowars.com. The video is called The Ron Paul Tipping Point. But this is all just absolute disdain and arrogant hatred for their audiences. You see, I talk to you like you're red-blooded, like you're intelligent, like you're informed, and you want freedom. And I just tell you what I really believe and what I stand for, just like Ron Paul does. No teleprompters, no preparation except for the research. These people, by the way, bring me that Sarah Palin stuff back. Forget Ron Paul. And the other guy, that's right, we're not looking at Ron Paul. And all Politico on the left and Fox on the right, pulling polls when he's winning, booing over his CPAC victory. Caught. And they said, oh, it was an accident. It was an accident that we noticed it and covered it and became a big national issue. These people are not conservatives. The owners of Fox News, who are getting in big criminal trouble, by the way, now, they've been caught lying with the hacking scandal. They're there to control conservative movements as the #1 threat to their global government, their collectivist system. They are there to lead people into tyranny. They are Judas goats. You know what a Judas goat is? You'll have your sheep or your goats, whatever you like, and there'll be a trained ram or a trained goat, and they will lead the other sheep or goats, depending on whatever the case is, into the pen. And then he goes out the other end, they get slaughtered. And that's exactly what this is. And it's real cute and it's real funny, and they talk to you like you're low-grade morons. Conservative, liberal, Politico, Time Magazine says Ron Paul's another cult figure pretending to run for president. See, they tell you who you can vote for. They tell you who's legitimate. Not a statesman, not somebody who's never flip-flopped, not somebody who has warned us about exactly what would happen before it happened. Not someone absolutely tailor-made to really start turning things around. And as Ron Paul said, under the Constitution, he can't fix everything. But he could certainly strike a big blow for it. But what happened this morning and what happened last night? Associated Press. Once a fringe candidate, Paul shaping 2012 race, they go on to say, yeah, he really is a front runner. No, he's the front runner. That's not wishful thinking. I've looked at the numbers. He's winning most of the straw polls, most of the scientific polls, or coming in second place when she stole the thing and bought 4,000 votes. By the way, that's over 90% of the votes she got. That's all admitted. And it's coming out in Politico. Perry back crusading Gore in '88. And they go on to show that, oh, he lied and said that he didn't support Al Gore when he supported, environmental land grabbing. Turns out Rick Perry's a big fake environmentalist, big gun grabber. Of course he is, man. He's an effeminate, fake, tough guy. And it's not fair to women. He is a ninny. He is a candy behind. All right, continuing here. It's just all a sick joke. It's all a completely sick joke. And that's only the tip of the iceberg, what they put together in that little 4-minute segment for The Daily Show. Now, I happened to see websites in the last month saying, why is The Daily Show covering Ron Paul? Why are they involved? Why are they not mentioning them? And I did see shows where they would mention the other candidates, never mention Paul. So that's what's happening. They got a big backlash and said, we'll destroy this guy later politically. We've got to go ahead and make a joke about the Republicans because this is just too rich. And I'll guarantee you a high-level decision was made to even allow that on air, what you just saw, because it became too obvious on CNN, MSNBC, Fox, Rush Limbaugh, Glenn Beck, every local talk show host. They don't have to get talking points. They're not big enough to get, to actually get talking points. And it's admitted those go out. MSNBC gets them directly from Soros in the White House. They just hear what the National says, and they think, well, I'm not my own man. I'll just repeat what I see on the news and try to sound smart. And these so-called political pundits, they get their news articles together and they just memorize what other pundits say, and then they come on air and say, you know what I think? I think blah, blah, blah. And it's a repeat of something they heard somebody else say who was repeating what somebody else said, like a bunch of chickens going, just up there squawking in a hen nest or something. I mean, are you dumb enough to buy this? And I've been asking that question since last week, and I think the answer is no. You're not dumb. And see, the old line media still thinks they can con everybody, but their gun is out of bullets. Your calls are coming up, and a special guest on more White House crimes. Some big breaking news. I want to bring Ted Anderson up here. Ted, just side issue. You've been a big Ron Paul supporter, I know. You had the Ron Paul airports with banners all over the country and funded the blimp. And I don't know, it was $300,000 last time I checked, trying to get the word out. Last election, I know you're all in on this one. What do you think of the fact that Ron Paul really is exploding right now?
Well, honestly, Alex, it's no surprise to me, because watching Ron Paul operate in front of the television, YouTube, and all this other stuff now, everybody's getting to know this guy. He's as real of a person as you can get. Plus, also, one of the very few politicians that's never been bought out. I mean, the special interest may try, but they can't get it. And then you watch him confront Ben Bernanke. I know the entire country is, again, back in this guy. I should say the entire country, because there's some people that are idiots that are not. But, anybody that has any economic sense or has any hope for the future of this nation better be backing Ron Paul. He's the only guy that understands it, gets it.
He's perfect. He's never flip-flopped. I mean, they're giving us Al Gore's minion, apprentice, and the guy that wrote the health care bill, and an IRS attack dog shock troop they sent into houses. I mean, Michelle Bachmann, I'm sorry, she's got all the rhetoric. Look at Rick Perry saying the IRS, the Federal Reserve is treasonous and treacherous. I mean, they're having to adopt that because we're winning, Ted. We're winning. So the enemy has put on our uniforms. It's the oldest trick in the book.
It sure is. And Alex, yeah, it's just developed to that. And it's really because of shows like yours that Ron Paul's there in the front line. I mean, let's face it. Last time when he was running his election and Fox wouldn't let him on the debate, it was your audience that turned him around. And
well, he did say that on the air. And I'll tell you, Ron Paul, his whole crew, about 80% of them love me in his different offices. About 20% are kind of mainline Republicans and act like I'm Satan. But Ron Paul has never forsaken us, despite the fact that the national media has made issues out of him coming on my show. Big deal. He goes on a lot of programs. But, hey, Ted, briefly here, because then we're talking about Ron Paul. I want to come back and go to this guest real fast and then some calls. Tell folks about where gold and silver are right now and some of the special deals you've got. I know you want to apologize. You said buy gold at $300 and now it's 17 plus, and silver at $5 and now 40. But again, apologize for being right, and then please tell folks today's offer.
Okay. Well, presently, right now, gold has seen a high today of $1,787.80 and is trading currently at $1,781.80.
Do you want to apologize?
Yeah, I apologize, I guess, because the world is melting apart, and we were right about that.
Okay, good. Apologize again for silver.
But anyways, yeah, silver right now is currently at $40.26. I'm sorry, that is the high today, and $39.89 presently.
You want to apologize for telling folks to buy that at $5?
No, I guess I should, but no. I mean, people are just they'd be just absolutely dumb to stay in the paper currencies. I mean, right now finally Germany is falling apart in the European Union.
Well, tell folks the goodies you have, because you've got a lot of specials from when it was lower, and it keeps running out, but then you always buy when it's low again. Tell folks the goodies you've got. 800-686 2237 to get evil silver and gold at incredible prices.
Well, I mean, first of all, I didn't even move the prices up, and the price has gone up like crazy in both gold and silver. Francs currently right now are at $3.81. British sovereigns at $4.78. By the way, that's a quarter-ounce gold coin. The franc is a fifth of an ounce gold coin. Presently, right now, we have the that offer for the American Dream video for $83 delivered. You get the video, you get the Mark Dice book, you get $2 silver. Silver's over $40.
Free shipping. You can't even buy $2 silver for that.
Exactly. And then why not, while they're at it, pick up the end game video, Obama Deception, Fall of the Republic, your best videos you've ever made.
With free on top of when they get $3 silver. 800-686-2237. I want to apologize for being completely right and having super good deals for you that nobody can top. I apologize. Again, hate me if you want. Here's the toll-free number, 800-686-2237. I apologize for telling you Rick Perry was going to run for president as well and being completely right.
We're on the march. The Empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones. I'm looking for people that have the wisdom to spot savings, opportunity, and recognize risk. Saving means to make money. The Cal-Ben Pure Soap Company can save you thousands of dollars and give you good old-fashioned real soaps that are triple concentrated and twice as good as what you're using now. Soaps made from vegetable and coconut oils that contain no useless dyes, perfumes, deodorants, or antibacterials. Your risk is the hundreds of hazardous toxic detergents that give you rashes, itching sores, and deteriorating clothing called lint. If you want something better, if you want something you've never had before, you have to do something you've never done before. Getting a free catalog is easy by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com. Take charge of your health now by calling 800-340-7091 or see Calvin on the web at 5starsoap.com.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. Congratulations to our friends at eFoodsDirect.com. In August, they celebrate 30 years in the long-term storable food business. To celebrate, eFoodsDirect.com is offering the lowest price ever on their one-year Freedom Food Supply, even less than the price in 1981. For a limited time, you get 30% off a one-year Freedom Supply, which provides 3 hearty meals per day for one adult. The Freedom Supply includes a large variety of fruits and vegetables, dairy, legumes, grains, sprouting seeds, and more. Plus, you get a generous supply of their quick fix meals. This is the most complete, extensive, and affordable unit they have ever offered. Call 800-409-5633 or go to eFoodsDirect.com/Alex and get 30% off a one-year food supply. If you have ever considered getting a supply, now is the time. Call 800-409-5633. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex.
Defending the Republic from enemies, foreign and domestic. It's Alex Jones.
Again, if you want to get those radio specials, Midas Resources already has extremely competitive prices and a wide spectrum of high-quality gold and silver coins. Very competitive, 5th largest gold broker in the United States. But the radio specials, and they have a list of them, are loss leaders. On many of these, Ted actually loses money. On the rest, he makes 2 to 5%. You've got to remember, that's when at the price he bought it at, he's making 2 to 5%. He bought a lot of this gold and silver months ago, as much as he could get, knowing it would go back up because he's seen the long-term cycle. If you look at an 11-year graph, 12-year graph now. So if you count market increases, Ted is losing money on these deals. These are loss leaders to get you involved in gold and silver. And I am very proud of the fact that I've been promoting gold and silver for 14 years because I studied history, I studied monetary policy, and I knew it was the only way.